Katherine Gordon. Welcome back to my channel. I cover a lot of topics, but mostly it's about having fun after 50. Today I'm talking about hair. I am 56 years old. I have always had naturally wavy hair. And I have the kind of hair that is curly underneath, naturally curly under here, and then tends to go flat on top. So over the years, I've tried to find spray-on curling products, and spray-on curling products are incredibly popular right now. You see those really cute videos where they're quick cuts and they scrunch their hair and they end up with these gorgeous curls. So I thought I would try some different products for people like me, women like me over 50, especially if you have that kind of wavy hair. Do you have hair like this, where when you wash it and you let it curl naturally, give it a little scrunch, it looks really, really good that day, and then the next day it looks just kind of like scraggly and terrible? Well, that's the kind of hair I have. And I have found with this particular product, and this is Miss Jessie's Pillow Soft Curls, that this has actually worked well the second day. I freshly washed my hair and then towel dried it, and then I combed it out. I brushed it out actually using my paddle brush. I parted it and I got it kind of set in the way that I wanted it. So I've got kind of a side part with some bangs that are still growing out. And then I added kind of the correct amount. I think I probably used total in my whole head of hair, I probably used a teaspoon. So I probably started with half a teaspoon and I hung my head over and I prayer hands. I used the prayer hands to get it in. And then the prayer hands as I came up over here and then over here, and then I scrunched. So I lifted it up and I squeezed it. Squeeze, squeeze. And so I use this kind of press and squeeze technique. Pressing and squeezing, kind of making that natural curl come out. And then I let it air dry for a while, and it was air drying pretty well. And this is how it looks air dried. I don't know if you've ever felt the same way, that when you use a product that enhances your curls, it ends up looking kind of like wet and crunchy. It feels kind of wet and crunchy. So your hair kind of like looks wet all day long. They call it something funny here, like the ramen noodle look. And what I love about this is there's no ramen noodle to it at all. It's pretty soft. I mean, it has enough texture to it that it holds the curl, so it's not, it doesn't have the same softness as like hair that's blown dry straight, but it is soft and it's shiny. And if you don't use too much, the first time I used it, I did where you go in with your hair already dry and you're trying to refresh it, and I sprayed it with water, and I used a little bit too much. It's got kind of a nice clean smell. It's not overwhelming, but the more you use, the more you're going to smell it. And so if you're a little sensitive to smells, you might, when you get in the store, you might just want to go pop it and smell it and see if it appeals to you. I find it very mild, a very gentle scent. It doesn't bother me at all. So there it is, Miss Jessie's Pillow Soft Curls. And I think this was about $23. So it's not cheap, but it's a lot less expensive than a lot of the products that I'm seeing online. You're supposed to buy 3 different things. You use like one product and you scrunch, and then another product to get the frizz out. And as you can see, I don't see any frizz. I see plenty of curl. There it is from the back. And so I hope this is helpful, especially coming from someone who is 56, who is after menopause, whose hair is starting to thin a little bit, but I want to keep body and use my natural curl. Like, share this, and go out and get some, and I'll be back. I got 2 other products. I have the Aquage Curl Enhancer, and then I have a spray-on product, so I'm going to be back with more of these videos just to help you feel your best and go out there and do more good things. Be well, everybody. Take care.